standing by the subway at the station, when I could be standing with you, cracking jokes and drinking.
Create Your Own Reality is the name of my record label, and I called it that to keep me focused on the idea that we do create our own future and our own life. We don't just have to live by what we're told we have to do. If we can build our own dreams, we can actually make them come true. And so far I've created a career for myself which, you know, nobody else encouraged me to do. It's something that I've devised of my own accord. It's something that I've always wanted to do. And so I want to keep doing that in my life, and I think everyone should.
The wonderful artist, we're privileged that she elected to choose Atlantic as her recording family.
Yeah, I went out to New York with only a suitcase and a guitar, and I was signed with Atlantic Records. I had no idea what was going to happen or how long I was going to stay out there, and I stayed out there for 2 years. At Atlantic, I would showcase for about 10-15 different people every day. And they're all different departments. There's a sales department. Sometimes there'd be 30 people in the office, and sometimes there'd be only one person. I made my first album, The Philosophy Tree, out in Los Angeles, and I recorded that with DJ Lethal. Being a singer-songwriter is, for me, I always sort of say it's like a magic carpet ride, because it can take you anywhere. You can go anywhere in the world and you can meet all sorts of people that you would just never normally meet. And I've done lots of sales jobs and, you know, telemarketing and all that sort of stuff to get by. And, you know, you just get trapped into a reality, whereas if you're writing songs and putting them out there and people are liking them, it really can take you around the world. Somebody at Atlantic, one person made a decision. He looked at his bean counter and decided that there weren't enough beans on the Ellie Lawson side, so he decided not to release the album, and therefore I was effectively dropped.
This lady's crazy cause she's taking these pills, and willpower only allows her to feel her town kills.
Oh my God, hallelujah, thank God somebody has come along, it's going to help me. Barnes & Noble are brilliant. Me and my guitarist, we always spend a lot of time in Barnes & Noble anyway. So to hear that Barnes & Noble wanted to put my music out and support me was fantastic, it was so good. So we ended up doing loads of shows all over America. They've got 450 stores, and they played my music over the airways in the shop, and that's how a lot of people ended up hearing it and buying it.
No doubt, I shout about it till I'm blue. I knew you could never believe in me.
Barnes & Noble tour was a lot of fun in America, and it was a real new reality for me, because we'd come off Atlantic Records, and where we were in limousines and, you know, all plush stuff like that, and then we'd gone to a situation where we were kind of making our own tour, booking our travel from place to place, and almost like busking and hitchhiking. But we went to the different stores and played a bunch of different shows in the different locations in the Barnes & Noble bookshop, coffee shops.
Here she is now, Ellen DeGeneres.
I play it over and over and over again in my house. The entire CD is fantastic. I can't say enough about it.
Oh, the Ellen show was like a ray of light into my life. I got a phone call from Tony Okenboa, and he told me that Ellen absolutely loved my CD.
Hugest star all the way from London, England. Please welcome Ellie Lawson.
Midnight here, I'm all alone again, chain smoking, I'm in my bed. I just wanna disappear here inside of me, right at the hopelessness of my head. What you doing? We
At the same time as the Ellen show, there were all these other things going on. My lawyer of 25 years was saying that he's never heard anything like this. An artist that had more going on after she'd left the label than when she was on it. So I had a song in the film Monster-in-Law, which is a Jane Fonda and J-Lo film. And I also had my full-page picture advert in 15 different glossy magazines. Gotta get up from you, gotta get up from you, gotta get up, I gotta get up from you. Gotta get up from you, gotta get up from you, gotta get up, I gotta get up from you. Lyric writing for me is very important. I feel that obviously words impact on people's minds and they can influence people, make them feel good or make them feel bad. And the same with, you know, if I'm singing a song that's positive, it's going to make me feel really good about myself. Or if I'm writing something that is motivational or even moody, but it can make me feel, you know, aware of what's going on. I gotta find a way to make it okay. One day if I start to pray, I gotta find a way to make it alright. If I lose sight, will I lose the fight? I gotta find a way to reach my core. Pass the liaison down to the floor. Don't wanna die for someone else's dream. Don't wanna end up here like some bridges machine. So I've released Lost Songs myself independently. I didn't want to hang around, you know, waiting for a record label. I wanted to just put it out myself now, especially for the internet. There's so much that you can do. Quicksilver coming into my life, it brought all the brightness back again. They're supporting female artists and I was chosen to be an ambassador. That gives me so much confidence, the fact that they believe in me, and so it gives me a lot of security, which is what you need as an artist. If you want to keep creating things, you know, you need to feel secure. Apple is one of my favourite tunes. It's just describing my career. One of the lyrics is, all I'm really after is magic, never the bandwagon, my life's been tragic. It's describing why I'm doing music. It's not because I've been to stage school and I want to be famous or anything like that. It's because I need to do music. It's a soulful soul food for me. I have to do it. All I ever wanted was an album to make my tunes. Now it seems more likely that I fly to the moon, cause I got that's right up to my ears, and the good life, it don't seem to be near.
Ellie's strong points are, more than anything, she's passionate about music because she knows that she's got something to say. And I feel there's a lot of artists out there that are talented in some ways, but not that many of them are really saying anything. And why I feel passionate about Ellie's music and I've stayed involved all these years is because I just feel that she's really speaking the truth from her heart, and her music is her life. And that really resonates with me, so that's why it works for us.
The place against one another, create two sides, control it undercover. Gotta get back to the sister and brother. Human race stardust, father and mother. Civilizations talking to each other, lost in the spin, there's so much to discover. Real peace on earth makes a 1% shudder. Human race, wait, why do we feel one another?